So online folks, can you see my screen? Remember that you need to turn on your mic. I cannot see the feed when I'm screen sharing with you guys. Thank you. Okay. Okay, could someone stop the bleeding?
It's a nice little sheet. It's a little white sheet. You don't know what bleeding is the sound of bleeding. Really? B-O-E-A-T. Oh, T. I didn't know that. What other animals do that though? Is it just sheep? Well, I just say cows. I tried.
Okay, so good afternoon. I'm just going to review yesterday and then talk about the next step. So you can see these here on the screen. So what we covered yesterday was you chose an image, you drew it onto a piece of paper, you turned it over, you covered the back with graphite. For those of you in the classroom, graphite is in the white container on the table at the sink area of the room. Flip it over, tape it down to your canvas panel, and then simply trace it with a ballpoint pen, and that should transfer your image. What I've also done, oh, why is it freezing a little bit? Anyway, what I've also done here is I have divided the panel into 3 different pieces, so we can do each panel in a different technique. Okay, the next stage, just to lock the pencil down, what I've done is on the back island, you will find some of the acrylic paint. So this will dry pretty quickly. Mix it onto, I put out some small pieces of wax paper on the island. Okay, can you please listen up, because guaranteed someone's going to come to me and say, like, I don't know what I'm doing. So Spencer, what are you doing that's so important? Okay, so acrylic paint will be on the back island. Right now it's in my hands. Where's the camera? There we are, acrylic paint, right? There is a little scoop with it. Just need like a dime-sized dollop onto a piece of the paper that's back there for you guys as well. You could even share with a friend who's sitting beside you if you wish. A little bit of water in a container to thin it out. Using one of your fine brushes, I gave you your brushes yesterday. You are simply then going to trace out your image, okay? Next step is to begin to do some of the oil painting. So we're gonna start with an underpainting. And for this first panel, we're going to use just a single color to do that. So we're going to use it very much like watercolor. So I have put out onto my little palette here, also 2 rolls of the Parmesan. And I've got this is my medium for thinning it. This is liquid. So there are containers back there on the island for everybody in the class. Grab your own. Take a marker, right? So I couldn't find the other size containers, so I had to buy these as a substitute. Sorry, camera's over here. So, but again, we have enough. If we use up all your liquid, we can easily refill this, no problem. So, and then all I need to do now is I'm going to focus on my back. Bring this down a wee bit. Oops, a little too small. So there we go. There's my reference. Pardon me, guys. Oh, that's so bizarre. It didn't shrink it. Oh, it's free. There it is. Oh, I'm gonna make it large in just a moment. I think it's because I've got so much going on simultaneously. I've got sharing with the kids at home, 2 cameras going. Anyway. Pardon me? I can't figure out, because basically how it's set up in Teams, it seems to be that if I'm in the room by myself, it's full screen. As soon as the student comes in, I'm sort of relegated to a little spot in the corner.
They can pin you.
Pardon me?
They can pin you.
They can pin me?
Yeah.
No, but what happens is on the screen I'm projecting is you guys will see me as a little thing in the corner. I hit highlight myself, but it didn't make a difference. Anyway, so we'll just stick with this for now. We'll figure it out later. It's not the time to figure it out. Anyway, so dry super fast. What the liquid's going to do is it's. Hi, where you been?
I went to go get my student ID card from the library.
Okay.
Help my friend. His shoe got locked in someone else's car.
So I'm going to thin it out. And I can work this in as many layers as I need to. So I can thin the paint and simply begin to canvas. I'm going to need to make this much darker for it to sort of mimic my background color. Where are you going? And I'm just going to work over this thing and do basically doing a tonal painting, just using a combination of the burnt umber and the liquid to thin it. And that's all there is to it. This should be fairly straightforward. Like I said, it's like you're doing a watercolor. So the more paint you have mixed with your liquid, the darker it's going to be. And I'm just going to try to mimic the tones that I see in the grayscale of my still life that I have on the screen right there. And with this layer, because we are going to be working it transparently, we need to sort of be careful because everything in the under layers is going to show through in the later layers of the painting. We're going to be painting using a technique called glazing for this section. And if I don't like seeing all those brush strokes, I can just take another brush that's fairly clean. Just begin to use that to sort of begin to blend some of that out if I feel the need to. If I accidentally put some paint where I don't want it to be, like oops, I put some paint in there, I can simply take a rag or a piece of paper towel and simply wipe that out. Okay. And this section will be dry tomorrow when I come back in to work on this thing. So that's all there will be to this. So this first section is going to be glazing. And so we're going to focus on this one today. And then I will talk about the next section tomorrow. And then the third section we'll talk about on Friday. Okay? So any questions? Everyone's good? Okay, online folks, any questions? Turn on the chat so I can see. Okay, everybody's good with the online folks? Okay. You are off and painting. Yes, it is. So this is the liquid, this is the need for you to use to spin this thing.
Maybe I'll
The smell is. For me? Why should I give you the water? Because it's really fresh. These are yours to keep.
Oh,
It's not yours.
could I just like go get the acrylic?
Yeah.
It's very gentle. I'm so cold.
This table yesterday. Take better care of your stuff. 2, take better care of your stuff. Okay, so. Oh, that's right. I found some the other day.
I know I have this thing, but I don't have to go. Wait, that's for our policy.
Oh, I know.
Actually, that does get tired when yeah, Netflix is just like yeah. And then this one is also like they released. They kind of do like.
I try to make it colorful, but
Yeah.
they don't. They're not a big idea. Oh, hell no.
It does, right? I was looking at everything.
Oh.
Do they look kind of like more? Yeah.
All the nice ones.
Here.
Which one are you?
We should compare the two of them. And it's not. Okay, I can't draw. Yeah. Yeah. So I can do It's really the story of I'm trying to make a small size of paper, and I like to draw doings. Yeah, we have. I'm so tired.
Wait, what?
None of you guys make sense. It's been 8 minutes.
Oh my god, this is literally an audition. I don't want to draw this. They're ugly. They're not even ugly. No, all of them are talented.
Yeah.
Sorry?
We can do any still life, it doesn't have to be this.
What's that yourself?
What's the other one? I draw the still life.
Are you doing assignments ever?
I read it, it's
Let's see what because then I have all of these different.
I don't have the brain power for like. I don't have the power
What is your guys' favorite
I shouldn't.
Lena, what should you do? White or white? Yeah, you should agree on it.
Wow.
We should put them to the test. Oh yeah, why do you like that? Let's go. Oh my god.
The burnt umber, yeah.
Oh yeah.
In my case, would each grade be considered one object? And then individual?
I can't get it off.
Okay, good.
To be honest, they're nice. I like those.
Right?
still like the first part.
Yeah.
Like I like that. It's like
Okay, last call for these sculptures. So we have rocks,
Yes. Wait, what color?
a cup of noodles,
Oh, myself.
milk container, green monster,
I'm gonna pull all
a
of them.
large shark, a small shark, a turtle,
Yes.
another monster, a bird, a skunk,
Annie is so fun.
a Pikachu,
Oh my god.
an elephant.
Hello.
Wait.
Now, these are yours. Are you interested in? It's your responsibility to dispose of them.
Wait, I have a green one.
So I'd like to have like a red at least eventually in my life.
Wait, where's the green one? Where's the Lena colored one? I can't find the Lena colored one.
Okay.
Where's the Lena colored one?
I didn't let him please.
Yeah.
Somebody's running away. Somebody's.
Right, that's 20 bucks.
Kool-Aid monster. Kool-Aid,
1, 2, 3, 4,
somebody's
5,
jellyfish.
6, 7.
Somebody's got the cat bowl. Somebody's frozen.
Yeah, they have them at Walmart.
How did you feel about when I was?
Oh, look, never mind, it's 8 of them. This is kind of Lena. Oh, I got it on my clothes. No, it's gonna work.
But it's on the inside, so don't roll.
Yeah.
Roll it across.
Whoa. I'm gonna be like, oh, that's mine, and they're gonna be like, prove it, and so it's my
I should write this. You should draw SpongeBob on your sleeve. But you should give me No, ew.
That's how
Michael, you should draw SpongeBob with this. You should draw SpongeBob on this. Oh, yeah. Wait, where's the black belt? Yeah. I'm 5 hours working that. No, because it's a good color, Nina. You and your materialistic. Oh, right. What? What? This? What? You should just take them. They're so nice. I've been trying to put them on the wall so they can't get it off. You know? Yeah. You should draw the hardest.
Wait 30 minutes before you
You should draw SpongeBob.
Seven
I'm so close to that.